Welcome back, everyone. Joining me today is our mayor, Mayor Meg Kelly. Welcome.
Thank
Very
you.
nice to have you here.
It's great to be back.
We asked the mayor to come on. I have to keep trying to say the mayor instead of Meg, okay? We asked the mayor to come on. We thought it'd be great. She's been in office now a couple of months, a lot of changes in effect, and we see it, of course, firsthand when we do the city council meetings and seeing how you're running those. Really want to compliment you on that, by the way. They're very efficient and they move right through the agenda. And also, you might recall last year, it was the referendum to change the form of government in Saratoga was a big issue and razor-thin margin on the win. And recently, there's been some talk about what the mayor was doing with regard to the charter. And was this issue going to be raised again? Was it going to be on the November ballot and whatever? So I want to jump on that one. You came into office and we maintained the current form, the commission form of government.
That's correct.
When you were running, you were in favor of the city manager form of government.
Yes.
And this news that we're covering and a lot of people are covering is really your effort to say, okay, here's where we are. Here's what I think we can do to improve.
Right. During the campaign, I did support the change in government to the city manager. However, it didn't pass. It lost by 10 votes. And when I was campaigning, I did tell all the constituents of over 2,500 homes that I knocked on their doors that I could work in either form of government. So here we are. We're in the commission form of government. That's what passed. So I will be bringing that back, and that's why I formed a commission to improve efficiencies in that form of government. And to do that, I chose a 10-person commission, the commissioners, the deputy commissioners, and our city attorney, who live and work this every day. They know the inner workings. They know the deficiencies that need to be fixed. So that's why I chose that.
Good. I really applaud you for that. What are their marching orders?
I don't have any marching orders for them. I chose the commission. They are now their own commission, and they will be figuring that out themselves. I am now not involved in that.
I got you. What would be the process then? Will there be public hearings?
Yes, they will. Okay. They have their first meeting coming up, I think, the end of March, and they will be setting their schedule, and there'll be public input sessions. They'll have a whole schedule set up of when their meetings are and when the public can have their input too.
Got it. And then when we move into November, what do you think will be on the, well, you probably don't know what's going to be on the ballot, but there'll be their recommendations.
Their recommendations
right.
to inform the commission, improve the commission form of government. That's what's going on. We're not changing the form of government.
Right. So. And I think that's the most important thing to note, because the emails that I get or the comments that I'm getting from some of the viewers, we're going to go through this whole thing again. That's not the case,
that's
correct?
not the case. No, we're just going to improve on the commission form of government that did pass, that people are saying that they still want to, there's 50% that want to keep this form of government. So we're going to work to improve it and bring it into, you know, the 2018, 2019 time, so we can get things more efficient, moving forward, easier to work through the city hall maze. I think there's a lot that we can improve on.
Yeah, I've got you. Learning curve. What's it feel like?
Well, I've been on a 90-day learning curve right now, and I really feel that I'm accomplishing a lot in a short time. I go in, I'm doing 8 to 10 hours a day, so I am constantly out in the community, in the office, working, you know, as much as I can to learn as much as I can. I've been down to Albany several times meeting with people. I've met with Mayor Sheehan. You know, she's helping me a lot to come along on different things that are happening down there. But learning curve, yes, huge. I mean, I am learning every day in this job, and I'm listening to people in the community. They ask me questions every day. They come into the office, they email me. I am very responsive. I get back to them as soon as I can.
Oh, I hear that. I hear that a lot. You know, and you passed over it, but it was no small feat to go knocking on 2,500 doors, by the way. You learn a lot.
You learn a lot.
Yes, absolutely.
You learn a lot. And once you get them to talk to you, you know, meaning the constituents in the community, it's a great thing. It's an education in itself. You're learning what each neighborhood is looking for.
Yes,
and
right.
and it's different throughout the city. So it really was a huge learning curve. And that is, campaigning in Saratoga Springs is probably different than any other community, that it is the door-to-door getting out to see the people.
Some of the things that we hear about, and the mayor had mentioned to me some of the priorities. Let's talk a bit about zoning. Let's talk a bit about housing.
Well, zoning, we have our unified zoning ordinance is going to be redone. So we're looking to put an RFP out for that as we speak. They're working on it to put it out. So we're going to be doing that. Housing, affordable housing, we have projects that are coming right down the pike now on West Avenue. We have that. They're going to break ground this year. We have South Broadway.
Right.
And we have Stonequest is going to have a big project over there.
Boy, there's a lot to manage with that. But so for so many years, the talk in this city was we need more housing for, affordable housing, workforce housing. And all of a sudden, you have 3 major projects are in the works. That's really something. Something I spotted from talking to Elizabeth Sobel. There is a nice area of cooperation now between culture and the arts.
Yeah, we, I've been personally working with Elizabeth Sobel and Chris Kay of NYRA, and we're collaborating on doing some really nice arts and cultural commercials through NYRA's simulcast and NYRA station. So we're excited about that. That's going to reach millions of people to tell them all about Saratoga Springs, not just horse racing, not just SPAC. We're going to show them what we have to offer as an entire city.
Well, Mayor, thank you very much for coming in. You're welcome anytime. Give us updates on projects, just what's on your mind or what you want our viewers to know about.
Great. There's a lot going on.
Boy, you're telling me there is. I know. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to come in and see you at the next City Council meeting.
Okay, great. Thank you.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.